Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Chris Davis, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Stros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. And we are set for
Leading
baseball here this
Oakland,
evening.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Here it comes. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Now batting, Matt Chapman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Standing in, Matt Olson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, Dero.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A's are gone in order. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. And in the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
We're playing 12. 1-2.
Brantley on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Jose Altuve is on deck. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now both runners are breaking. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Fouled off. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. From the stretch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Playing 11.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The set and the 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Chris Davis now. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. 2-0 now. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
3-0.
.30 pitch is taken, strike one. Three balls and two strikes, a full count to the A's DH. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
So now it's Mark Canha as he'll take a look at ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's just 1 for 6. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Or 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Reddick, and no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Jurickson.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
In now, Josh Begley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The set and the 1-2 pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and that ends the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Here's George Springer, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2. And another foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. At the start of the day, they have the highest strikeout total in the entire league and one of the best team ERAs. So it's no surprise some of the pitchers I talked to were proud of what they've accomplished and confident in what they're capable of. Despite the success, they explained how they really try to push each other to get better every day. As one of them put it, "We have amazing stuff on this pitching staff. Just look at all the strikeouts. But we take pride in continuing to get better as a unit every single day." It sounds like they're always trying to stay one step ahead of the hitters, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altuve ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Matt Olson is on deck. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Chapman leads off first with 1 away. Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. The second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing there for the A's. They lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Olsen has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but
it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Michael Brantley. He swings and grounds it to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is you can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros. It remains 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
Now batting, number 22.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Alex Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors.
Springer.
Digging in, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The first baseman, number 10.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Springer at second with 2 down. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The set and the 1-2 fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Canha. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 20, Mark Canha.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Yeah.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Josh Phegley. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming, here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1-1 to Chirinos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Phegley over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. This is pulled into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this will bang up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Standing in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Mac, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count for 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. In now, Matt Chapman. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to find the wall out around the 373 sign. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chris Davinsky, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Chris Davinsky.
Into the box, Matt Olson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Chapman, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the upper deck. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Number 28 on the season, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
The bat, number 2, designated hitter, Chris.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Still only 1 out in the inning. He'll try again 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, number 22.
Ramon Laureano will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. 1 pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kenna is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's gotten outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, George Springer, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In for strike 2. Bregman stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. A bare hand for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 0 for 5.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now. Mark Canha is on deck. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A 2-run home run for Jurickson Profar, number 13 for him on the year, and the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Framber Valdez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
now batting.
Into the box now, Josh Phegley. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Valdez is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
1-0.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the athletic
it's
strike
time
for 2,
the
both coming on this 2-run
seventh
home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Astros nothing. Striding into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Here's another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher
pitching
coming
for
on now,
Oakland.
the right-hander
Number
Yusmeiro
36,
Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Petit, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Ready with the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out with the man at first. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him.
High and deep to left center field. Kenna going back. Still ranging back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting.
In now,
right
Josh
fielder.
Reddick. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-2. Into the box, Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
Matt Olson.
Matt Olson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis, facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They're still out in front, 5-2. Joakim Soria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Joakim Soria.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 2 for 3.
Carlos Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. Number 14 on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now. Stepping in now, Alex Bregman.
Alex
Lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. So 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Around second now and headed for third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bregman at third with nobody out. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but it doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Lou Trevino takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Grounded down the third baseline. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the eighth. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
The designated hitter, Oswego. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box as Dribble Cabrera.
Ball, no.
And a ball 1-0. Four runs here in this half inning. This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
In there, 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the
Now
4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's
Michael.
not something he'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 5. Roberto Osuna
please.
comes on from the
Now
pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the
Number
9th.
54, Roberto Osuna.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Coming to the plate now, Mark Canha. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Jurickson Profar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game, where the closer's job is seemingly always up for grabs, that's pretty impressive.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Houston Astros came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Framber Valdez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Roberto Ozuna wraps it up for the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. Mike Leake fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, helping Seattle take care of the Rangers 1-0. Clay Buchholz earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians 2-1. The Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-2. The Marlins got 11 hits overall as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-5. The Minnesota Twins put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-4. The Rockies smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 12-4. Brandon Woodruff got the W, his 11th this season, as the Brewers took care of the Reds 4-3. The Cardinals racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-0. Tyler Austin grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping lead the Giants to a win over the Cubbies 7-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.